I love starting my mornings with a good latte, and now I can make it right at home with silky frothy milk just like a coffee shop. And then I tried making frothy hot chocolate, mocha, and chai. Honestly, it feels like having my own little cafe right in the kitchen. Hey everyone, this is Stans and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to do a review of the Instant Pot MagicFroth Milk Frother. By the way, this is not a sponsored post. I purchased this milk frother myself. So I have the milk frother here. I got this in June. So now it's August. It's been a couple of months. I've been using this every day for the past couple of months. So now it's time for a review. So this is gonna be a very honest review. So guys, let's get started. When I unboxed this, I took a video, so take a look at the unboxing. Let's unbox. This is by the makers of Instant Pot. So here is the user manual. Here is the stainless steel pitcher with a lid. Inside the pitcher, here is the frothing whisk. So the whisk has to be kept inside the pitcher like this. There is one more part inside the box, so let me take that out. So here is the frothing base. Here is the power cord, so we have to keep the pitcher on the frothing base like this. It's a compact milk frother with just 4 parts. So here is the base, frothing base, very compact, and the control panel is over here. I'm going to show it to you guys in a bit, all the features. Here is the pitcher. It's completely stainless steel with handle, and inside the pitcher it's given max and minimum for both heating and froth. And here is the frothing whisk. So I just plugged it in. Here is the control panel. It's a touch screen. There are no buttons. So there are 3 settings for the foam. So there is a no foam, just stir setting. The second one is the light foam, and the third one is the extra foam setting. And there are 3 settings for the heating. There is a no heating setting, so that's awesome for cold foam. And there is the warm setting and the hot setting. And the start and cancel. So the start is on the right side, cancel on the left side. So when we keep the pitcher on the base, the start icon will appear and we can click on that. And we can stop this anytime. There are 3 settings for the foam and 3 settings for the heating. So that's how this is 9-in-1 milk frother. The size of this pitcher. So till the max for heating, we can add 17 ounces of liquid, and there is also minimum max for the foam setting as well. So minimum we have to add half cup liquid. So this is for extra foam or light foam, or if you don't want to make the foam, so minimum half cup. The main reason why I got this milk frother is that I'm obsessed with latte. I need latte in the morning. So I drink 1 latte per day, sometimes 1 in the afternoon as well. So I need that coffee shop style latte. So for that, it has to have the frothy milk, right? So I've been using this milk frother for making the frothy milk for my latte for the past couple of months, and it's been great. I'm loving it. I'm going to show you guys how to make the frothy milk for a latte. So I'm going to pour milk. This is 1% lactose-free milk. I'm going to pour till minimum. So this is around half cup. So half cup milk is good for making 1 cup latte. So close with the lid. For latte, I usually go with light foam. So I've selected light foam setting, and for heating, it's hot setting, and click start. So it will take 5 minutes. So yeah, this is not super fast. It will take at least 5 minutes, but we can stop this anytime. And here's how it sounds like. Here's how it works. After every 30 seconds, it will pause and then it will resume. So when you hear the pause, don't think it's done. So when it's completely done, you will hear a beep. I've only added milk till minimum, so even if we open the lid, it wouldn't splash, but it's good to close with the lid. After almost 5 minutes, here's how the frothy milk looks like. Give it a good swirl just like the barista and then pour it to a mug. By swirling the pitcher, we can get most of the froth out of it. Next, I'm going to froth the milk for my cappuccino. So cappuccino needs more foam. So I've selected the extra foam setting and heating its hot setting. I want my milk to be really hot. So I've added around 1 cup milk. So it's going to take 5 minutes. Here's how the frothy milk looks like with extra foam. Look at this. It's really frothy. Look at this. So my husband is gonna pour this frothy milk to his espresso. So he already made the espresso. So it's really frothy and we have taken 1% lactose-free milk. I've added around 1 cup milk for making the extra foam. So my husband took around half cup milk for making his latte. So here is half cup milk remaining in the pitcher. So if you're not using this right away, just keep the pitcher on the base. The base is still hot, so it will keep the milk warm. Alright, I'm gonna make my cappuccino. So I'm gonna pour this frothy milk to a mug. So first it's the steamed milk and then the foam. Look at this. I love the texture of this foam. It's so silky. With the extra foam, some of the foam will be stuck to the pitcher. So I use the silicone spatula to take all the foam out. Yes, I need all the foam out. So I'm gonna put it to my mug. For making espresso, I have this espresso machine and I use the pod. So this is caramel flavored espresso. Look at all these layers, it's separating. So there's the steamed milk, espresso and the silky foam on the top. Ooh, this is so satisfying to watch and stunning. It's a beautiful morning. I'm enjoying my cappuccino in my backyard and soaking up the morning sun. So not just latte, we can also make cappuccino, hot chocolate. I even made a tea in this. And also iced coffee, iced tea, cold foam drinks. So I've tried pretty much everything in this one and everything turned out awesome. Next I'm going to make hot chocolate. So I've taken around 1 cup milk till the max and adding around 1 tablespoon hot chocolate powder. So we can add the powder directly to the milk. So I've selected light foam setting and hot setting. So I want hot chocolate to be really hot. So click on start. My husband wants mocha, so I'm going to make it. So mocha is basically chocolate and coffee or espresso. So I'm making espresso. Even in the espresso, there is a light foam on the top. It's going to take 5 minutes, but we can cancel this anytime. So after 3 minutes, I'm going to click cancel. Even after 3 minutes, the hot chocolate is really frothy. So my husband is gonna pour this frothy hot chocolate over his espresso. Oh, look at that. So silky and frothy. And I'm gonna drink just the hot chocolate. So pouring into a separate cup. This is with the light foam setting and look at the foam. It's really frothy. Here's the mocha with hot chocolate and espresso, and here is the hot chocolate. Smells divine, just like in a coffee shop. Believe it or not guys, I make tea, milk tea in this. Even though I'm a latte lover with espresso, sometimes I drink milk tea. So the traditional way for making milk tea, first we have to boil the milk in a saucepan. And we have to babysit it because it's going to take some time for the milk to boil. And if you have a ceramic flat cooktop, I have that. If the milk spills over, oh my gosh, the cleanup is a mess. And then when the milk boils, we have to add the tea powder and sugar. So it's gonna take some time. In this one, what I do is I just pour the milk and the tea powder and then keep this on this base. I just do the stir setting. I don't do the foam. You can also do it light foam for milk tea and then the hot setting. So it will take like 4 minutes. So the milk tea will be really hot. It also has a nice color. So I felt like a genius when I made milk tea in this. I don't have to even babysit it. So that's how I've been making milk tea for the past couple of months in this milk frother. So this is truly awesome. I'm going to show it to you guys how I make milk tea in this milk frother. So I'm going to pour milk. So this is 1% milk. I always use 1% milk for my tea. So I've added a little over that minimum. So next I'm going to add tea powder. So I have this tea bag, so I'm gonna tear this open and then add the tea powder to it. So this is how I do it. If you have the loose tea powder, you can also use that. For making milk tea, I select the no foam setting because we have to strain the milk tea, and then I go with the hot setting. I want the milk tea to be really hot, so close with the lid and then click start. Without the foam setting, the whisk will stir. It will keep stirring, but the milk wouldn't foam up. I always go with the hot setting for making milk tea, and for frothy milk for my latte cappuccino, the milk will be really hot. After almost 5 minutes, my milk tea is ready. So there's a little bit of foam to it as the whisk was stirring constantly. So this is tea and it has the tea powder, so we have to strain this. So I'm gonna strain the milk tea to a cup. Since we have to strain the milk tea, the best setting is the no foam setting. So if you select light foam, the milk tea will be very foamy and it will be hard to strain it. For milk tea, I have to add sugar. This is coconut sugar. I'm adding half teaspoon. So instead of white sugar, I add coconut sugar and stir it well. So this milk tea tasted really good. It's very hot as well. So I selected hot setting, and don't select any foam setting. Go with just the stir setting, no foam setting. So it will turn out perfect. So milk tea or chai lovers, you can make tea in this milk frother, and the cleanup is also very easy. We just have to put this pitcher into the dishwasher. So no more scrubbing the pan after making milk tea. And of course, on a hot summer afternoon, we can make iced coffee, iced tea. So I add the foam to iced coffee or iced tea or any cold foam drinks. So we just have to use the foam setting without the heating. Now, if you don't want to make any fancy cold or hot drinks, we can use this just to steam up the milk. So kids love frothy milk, right? So for them, we can use the cold setting and the froth setting. So the milk will be really frothy. And if you like steamed frothy milk, use the hot setting and the froth setting. So many options we have, and we can make all kinds of drinks in this milk frother. I've tried other milk frothers in the past. Compared to those, I'm loving this. So far, this is my absolute favorite milk frother. It's very compact, lightweight. It has a stainless steel pitcher. This is a huge plus, and it has all the settings that I want, 3 foam settings and 3 heating settings. And I can make both cold and hot drinks in this. And also the texture of the foam, it's pretty good. If you don't want too much foam, go with the light foam setting. More foam, extra foam for cappuccino, go with the extra foam setting. And also heating, if you want really hot setting, less hot, warm setting. And for making cold foam drinks, go with the no heating setting. So cleanup is a breeze. We can just throw the pitcher, whisk and the lid in the dishwasher. I keep it on the upper rack. So I use this every day for making my latte. So at night before I turn on the dishwasher, I keep everything on the upper rack. So super easy cleanup. As part of maintenance and care, we have to do a few things. So that's with any other kitchen appliance. So when you keep the pitcher on the base, make sure the pitcher is not wet, especially the bottom part. If you keep the wet pitcher on the base, you will hear some splashing sound of water, and it can also damage the base. And next thing is, don't pour the milk or any other liquid till the brim. It can spill over. Again, it will damage the base. And it can also stain up this part of the base. So use a towel and wipe the pitcher before keeping it on the base. We can also wipe this part of the base. So after frothing the milk or heating, this part will be hot, so don't touch it. But the control panel, this area, that will not be hot. And never immerse the frothing base in water or rinse under running water. So use a towel and wipe off the base. So if you take care of it, it will last for a long time. The company claims this is whisper quiet. So for the past 2 months, this is how it sounds like while in action. So this is pretty quiet. So after using this for 2 months, so now this is how it sounds like. This is definitely not whisper quiet, so it has gotten loud. So it's not super noisy though, but it's loud. So I checked and I noticed the whisk doesn't sit as tightly as before. Before it used to be very tight, now it's a bit loose. Look at this. So I think this could be causing the noise while foam setting. So this is for both light foam and extra foam setting. This morning when I made the milk tea without the foam setting, the noise wasn't that loud. Look at this. After using this for 2 months, I've used this every day. So it used to be very quiet. Now I'm seeing this issue. This is with both light foam and extra foam setting. The stirring is very loud. Other than the sound, it works well. So the frothing and also the heating, both are working well. So keep in mind, this is not super fast. It will take 4 to 5 minutes. So that's for both foam and heat setting. What I do is before making breakfast, I pour the milk into the pitcher and turn it on. So before I'm done making breakfast, mostly eggs or toast, my frothy milk will be ready and I can make latte with it. That's my honest review about this milk frother. So compared to some of the milk frothers I've had in the past, this is still working well. So the sound is the only issue so far. So I'm able to make my latte, cappuccino, hot chocolate and milk tea in this. So if you don't mind the sound, you can go ahead and get this milk frother. My rating for this milk frother is 4 because of the increase in noise after 2 months. So I'll post the link to buy in the description below. Check that out. So that's a wrap, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back with more review videos. Until then, take care everyone and bye.